welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here again with Red, and in this video we are going to be doing a special effects tutorial on the Slit Mouth woman, and that's an urban legend in Japan that's really awesome. Sorry for another time, but this is what it's going to be. This is what you're going to learn how to do, and the materials are. Okay, so what we're going to do first is I'm taking my black eyeliner and I'm going to be tracing the slits, or where I'm going to put the slits on her face. So basically one thing you want to do with the slits is just like, basically the goal is to kind of have them on the mouth, kind of like so it blends well. But yeah, we're going to do kind of like an ear to ear smile. One thing I'd recommend, like, try to be careful of your hair. Because when latex gets on hair, I'm not lying, I've had that experience. It's a horrible experience that, like, I don't want to ever have to go through again. So just, yeah, when you use latex on hair, just be, like, really careful of it. But, or, like, one thing you can do if you get, like, if you have, like, maybe if you're doing, like, putting latex on your eyebrows, or even if you're just getting really close to, like, where your hair is over here, like, over there. What you can do is you can put on Vaseline. Vaseline actually does work pretty well, like speaking from experience, but there's other things like that you can do, and that's what I would recommend for that. But as you can see, it's a little off, but we've outlined her smile. Okay, so for the next part of this tutorial, we are taking toilet paper and liquid latex and Q-tips, and we are going to create the mouth. Now, before you do the mouth, I would recommend just kind of ripping some toilet paper into strips. You don't need a lot, but just a few. And I just do this because it's a lot easier and quicker when it comes to actually using the latex. But now that we have like a few strips like that, we are going to take our latex and let's outline these slits. So we're just going to dab the latex in a line on her face. I know she's like not liking this. Okay, like that. And also, when you use latex around the mouth, I would recommend just being kind of careful that, like, it doesn't get in your mouth. Like, I don't know how toxic it is. I mean, you can look it up, but I would just recommend being careful, because the one thing I do know, latex does not taste that great. Don't ask. Latex just doesn't taste that great, guys. Okay? Tilt to your head. So right here, I am just applying the toilet paper. And after you get the toilet paper on, what you're going to do is, now we got the toilet paper on, taking another Q-tip, latex, and dabbing the latex over the toilet paper. That way we get that plasticky feel, or we just get that plastic. And basically, I would recommend when you use latex to dab it on, because when you, like, start to, like, rub it on, it doesn't work out that well. I just got latex on her. But when you, like, rub latex onto, like, tissue, it's, like, it's really weird. And I personally don't like it when I do that. But yeah, so I would recommend just dabbing it because it's a lot more effective. And then, like, or dab and then rub. Dab then rub. That's how I would do it. Okay, so normally latex takes around 10-15 minutes to dry. So while we're waiting for this to dry, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be taking black eyeshadow. And I'm taking this out of my Ulta makeup kit. And basically, close your eyes. What I'm going to be doing is we're going to darken her eye. You can open them. We're going to darken her eyes, basically, because Slit Mouth woman, we want her to look kind of creepy, dark, evil, so close your eyes. And just kind of, basically, all we're doing is first we're going to go over the eye with the black eyeshadow, and you can use any eyeshadow for this. I'm just using my makeup kit eyeshadow, and I have a bunch of black eyeshadows, but the reason I'm using this one is because it's just really thick and really dark, and I kind of want it to be really dark and thick because I kind of want her to look evil. So basically, you're just going to go around both eyes, like completely around both eyes, with the black eyeshadow, and try to make it as dark as possible, because dark, creepy. Alright, now that we have the liquid latex all dried, and we have her eyes done, what I'm going to be doing is, I'm taking foundation mostly because I don't have a concealer that matches her face, but when you do this, please make sure, if you're doing it on you or someone else, you do have a concealer that matches their face. But foundation you can also use, but I'm just going to take this foundation. It's a cheap foundation, New York company, but it still works pretty decently. And we're just putting a little bit on a paintbrush, but you can use makeup brush. And I'm just basically going to have to make this blend with her skin. So I'm painting the foundation over the latex. And, okay, tilt your head. And one thing I want to say about when you use foundation, concealer, or anything, just make sure, like, when you do this part, blend it with the skin somehow. Like, you have to blend all this with the skin. That's pretty much the goal of this part right here, is just, basically, we're just coloring the latex and making it blend with the skin, so you can't really, so it's more realistic. Okay, so for the next part of this tutorial, I'm taking my injury stack from Spirit Halloween, and I'm taking the light pinkish color on there, which you can use any pink that's light. Like, basically what I'm doing with this is we need to give it that irritated look, so I'm going kind of just around the slit, or around the prosthetic, and I'm also trying to get a little bit on the slit mouth, but you're just going to go around like this, and you're going to just first kind of put the pink in place, and then it's all about the blending, so you're just going to rub it in, and you're just like, ugh. But basically this will blend it, and it does give it that more, irritated look. But yeah, so just blending it like that. Okay, so now that we have it all blended in, or just all the blend and irritation, I am taking my black eyeshadow and the paintbrush, and you can use any black eyeshadow you want, but I'm just going under the skin into the cuts, or under the latex in the prosthetic. And this is just to make the cut more in depth, and it really does help with the slit mouth effect. Okay, so for the next part of this tutorial, I'm taking my injury stack, and I'm taking the red, which you can use any red that works for you. This is just kind of like a pasty-ish kind of red, but basically now we're just going to go in the center of the slit, and we're going to just paint it red. And we're also going to kind of get some of this on the lips, just so it blends a little bit with that. But yeah, that's all you're doing for this part. Okay, so for the next part of my tutorial, I'm taking my bloody scab from Spirit Halloween, which basically you just need a dark, thickish kind of blood for this. And what I am doing is I'm just going to take this on my stick like that. And if you'll tilt your head, we are going to go just into the scab basically, or basically into this wound, like so. And we're just globbing the blood everywhere. Okay, so lastly, I am taking my bottle of blood from Spirit Halloween again. This one's just lighter and it's a lot more runny. But I'm basically just going to pour a little bit of this into the cap. But you can also use a cup or like a bowl, something like that. And basically I'm taking a Q-tip, and now, if you'll tilt your head just a little bit, I'm just going to put some of this like kind of on the lips a little bit. I know you're just like, ew. But basically don't swallow the blood, but just put a little bit on the lips, kind of like, this is just to give it that little bit more of like the realism of it, like as if she's actually has like a bloody or a slit mouth. Yeah, this part's just more for realism. Okay, so this is the end of the tutorial. Slit mouth. Back up a little bit. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I hope this helped out if you want to do a slit mouth woman thing. Close your eyes. Creepy. Okay. Please give this video a thumbs up if you want to see me do more, if it helped out. Also, subscribe to my channel. And subscribe to her channel when she puts videos up. Also, please leave comments down below on what else you want me to do, any constructive criticism, and social media links are down below. And yeah, that's it. Bye, guys!